My name is AlJohn Farquharson. I am an AC contractor now who's lived in Miami my whole life. My dad was an AC contractor, so he taught me how to weld from a young age. Several years ago, I didn't have a Mother's Day gift for my wife, and I realized that I was out of time. I didn't have time to even go buy one. So I took the road of, let me make something for her. It'll be unique, and she'll like it. She'll have it forever. So I started making a copper planter for her, which is actually hanging over here, and that's how I discovered, oh man, I can weld things out of copper and make different shapes, and it started to go from there. Then I decided, what if I made stuff for random people and decided to give it away? Maybe they would really appreciate that, and somehow I could start something that was a random kindness movement rather than all the random violence movements that we seem to be having today. So that's how I got into the art, and with each piece it seems to take on a new step and evolve a little bit more, which I guess change is always happening. It started as something that I wanted to do just to give back to the world and to basically show gratitude to the world that I'm so happy for. The first thing that I made to give to somebody was a piece that person still hasn't even gotten yet. I have several of those kind of unsolved pieces where I made something for someone and took it to them and they have not received it yet. The first piece I made was for Lionel Messi. It was a shirt made out of copper placed on a backdrop of wood, and my wife and I flew all the way to Spain and delivered it to the stadium there, and we were hoping that, you know, Messi would see it and get it and be just grateful to have something that some random person gave him. I suppose a lot of random people give Messi stuff, so he may be inundated with those things, but I also flew to San Diego and made a guitar for the owner of Taylor Guitars. I have 3 Taylor guitars myself, and I love them so much that I decided, oh, let me make a copy of those guitars, and I have 2 of them actually. One of them is in my shed over there, and I have one right here. This is actually CG3. Copper Guitar 3, and I think it's my best iteration of a guitar so far. It plays, makes me really happy. This was in a scrapyard, thrown out, about to be sent back to China to be recycled. This is a piece of pallet wood that was sitting in a plumbing supply yard, just sitting there, and now their forever destiny has been changed into something unique and different, and that is what I really enjoy about art. Finding something, changing the course of its destiny, and hopefully finding it a home where somebody loves it. And that's the point of my work. I put so much love and effort and I don't even know what the word is, kindness, into my work that my hope is that people want to experience it, hold it, play it, look at it, and just for a moment forget that the world is a place full of strife, and forget that the world is a place full of a lot of negative, and remember that the world is a beautiful place. Thank you everybody for coming. I really appreciate it.
have your attention? Give me about 3 more minutes of your time. You can't leave without hearing what a copper guitar sounds like too. Angel, I'll never let you go, because I love you, my darling angel. Wow, yeah, we're one of a kind, like dip, 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 wappy dooby doo. Our names are signed. Boogie, 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 shooty doo wop choo bop. Chang, 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 choo bop. We'll always be together. Wow, yeah. We'll always be together. We'll always be together. Chang, 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 choo bop. Chang, 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 choo bop.